3 of the 1 in a Million Finals week began at the airport, picking up guest pro for the day, Garrett Hill, who flew in just to skate with the guys for the day. Upon arrival at Camp 1 in a Million, we found some of the crew living the aftermath of the previous night out. We loaded up the van, made the drive to photographer Dan Z's house to pick up some spot supplies, and then made our way into the city. We didn't get far before last night flared up again.
On the phone and these guys like drive by all slow, and they just all.
That's an action in the back seat.
Y'all good, dude?
Like a bag or something?
We stopped by FTC down on Haight Street so that the guys could set up some boards and get the day started. Ando at FTC hooked the guys up with some gear, and we made our way to the rail at Kezar Stadium just down the street. Once again, last night reared its ugly head. Once we got there, the boys scoped out the tall, long rail and started seeing what they could muster. It's really rare to get something new there, and even tougher when it's the first spot of the day. But despite his ongoing injury, Chewy got things rolling.
Yeah?
With the blood flowing, we packed up and headed for Clipper, a spot a lot of the guys have been waiting patiently for, only to find a full-blown hockey match happening. Unfortunately, we'd have to come back another time. We headed out to a new spot that's actually made from an old spot. The black marble benches that once lined Market Street saw their fair share of ripping in decades past, before suddenly being ripped out and gone for what seemed like good, had mysteriously reappeared in a parking lot across town. We got kicked out once, but returned and found Josh Matthews skating there, so we'll let him tell you some more.
These marble benches actually came from Market Street back in the day. All the old pros and San Francisco dudes used to skate them. And they just disappeared one day, and a couple years later they finally showed back up at this cafe/art institute, so skate them again, pretty psyched.
Josh got busy crushing the spot, and soon some of the boys caught his fire and got it going too. Chewy was having a good day, and after putting in some work, came through with a clean nose grind nollie flip through the channel. We said goodbye to the marble benches and packed up the van again, this time bound for a gap-tipped windowsill ledge. The ledge was really thin to begin with, and had recently had a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood put over the glass, making the ledge even thinner and extremely hard to put your weight on. You'd usually be sliding the bottom of your nose or tail just barely on the ledge while the side of your board slid against the window. Tom worked at a frontside tail for a while, eventually landing one that he rolled away from smooth despite a floating feet dismount. Garrett had to head back to the airport to fly home, but we got a little look back at the day from him before he hit the road.
Today, our guest watcher is Garrett Hill, who flew in just for this today. So thanks, Garrett, for coming up.
Very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
I will wake up anytime when it's dark to fly out here and skate with you guys.
So today, of the 3 days we've been out, has been the hardest as far as getting stuff done at spots. We've had hockey games to contend with, usual thing. But from what you've seen so far, how do you think these kids are doing for like first time in San Francisco, first time out, trying to get photos and all that stuff?
These guys are killing it. I'm super psyched that I came up here and got to see these guys skate, because all of them have got really sick styles, and all of them are super psyched to be here and kind of get you stoked on skating again. Because all of them are just like hungry and want to skate stuff, just skate whatever. They're all super like appreciative. It's a good group. It's good group of guys.
lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah. No, I thought the whole idea for the contest was really cool. Seeing companies put like, you know, money or whatever on the line and go out on a limb for people is really rad. Especially nowadays, it's really refreshing, kind of to know that people still care about, you know, kids and all over the place.
The light was dwindling, but we tried to sneak in one more before night. Another marble ledge spot, this time in an alley. Just as the guys started getting used to it, the security guard came out with a bat, got into an argument with Dan Z, and then quickly got the cops on the scene. So much for that one. We headed out of downtown and back to the warehouse for another look back at the day.
A lot of shutdowns today. We went to the black marble bench spot, but it was cool because people just got to skate around there, which was kind of rare. We've been just going to like the real one-hit kind of spots for a while, and these guys got to do some lines and just kind of push around a little bit, which was cool to see. Chewie got a trick, David got a trick.
Yeah.
Through the little channel.
Guest skater Josh Matthews.
Yep, that's right. Josh wasn't like an official roster guest skater, but showed up to skate with us, and it was awesome, and he was killing it, and I think stoked all the guys out. They were hyped to see him do his thing because he was killing it. And we ended up going to the gap out to the windowsill ledge.
I think he made it cool because it's one of those front tails where you do the tail slide and your board falls off and you fall off too, and they kind of separate for a minute, but then somebody landed back on his board.
Yeah, he made it nice and
landed
smooth.
bolts,
for
yeah,
what it
landed
was.
bolts, you know?
Just a little float foot.